First this evening, the Tourism Minister Ed Bartlett has announced that a high-profile international consultant has been contracted to help Jamaican authorities chart a way forward when dealing with tourists.
The authorities are feverishly trying to patch up the country's image as a tourism destination following several cases of sexual abuse of tourists by hotel workers in Jamaica. Dwayne Anderson has this report.
There is something in the public space which has not worked well for us.
That's the Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett putting it mildly. The country's reputation has taken a battering internationally due to the multiple cases of rape, other forms of sexual misconduct and acts of violence against visitors by staff at hotels. Many of these cases have been well documented in the international media in recent weeks. The minister said the country needs to rid itself of even the perception that visitors are not safe in Jamaica. This is why a high-profile consultant has been sought from overseas.
Next year early, we're bringing in an international team headed by Dr. Peter Tarlow and a group called Global Rescue to work with us to structure and to develop a full new program of how we interact and we relate to international guests. This is very important. It's not going to do any harm to us. It's going to put us in a better place.
Mr. Bartlett was speaking at the Jamaica Tourist Board Awards ceremony last evening, where he also appealed for patience in relation to the promised pension scheme for workers. The minister said the program is not ready because his team is working to get the law on its side.
We had concerns by the legal entities as to exactly what it was. The second concern was that we had to legislate. And it would have been the first policy to be legislated in terms of contribution, because all policies otherwise are voluntary, and so the contributions are made voluntarily. We are introducing legislation to make it compulsory for everybody who is working or employs people in tourism to contribute to this pension plan.
It is the minister's wish that this pension scheme will benefit the estimated 200,000 persons who are directly employed in the tourism sector. In the meantime, high school students were also urged to engage the Tourism Associate Degree program. This qualification, according to the minister, is helpful in reducing the incidence of foreigners taking jobs coveted by Jamaicans.
When you leave high school, you can go straight into the hotel and take a strong position as a worker. Not as a contract 3-month worker, but as a full-fledged worker within the industry.
Dwayne Anderson, TVJ News.